Joining me right now, Diane King Hall, to talk about some of the movers in action on Wall Street. Good morning.
Good morning, Nicole. Yeah, CrowdStrike is on our radar this morning. It is on the receiving end of a couple price target hikes, and honestly, some bullish conviction around this one, whether we're talking about price target hikes or reiterating where things stand and the views of analysts. It's got a couple price target hikes. JPMorgan Chase is raising its price target to 580. From 500, so it's up from their price target is some distance from where it is right now. They're maintaining an overweight rating on shares, so they were bullish. They remained bullish on this one. They expect strong third quarter results and momentum into the upcoming fiscal year. Keep in mind, CrowdStrike has earnings coming up. KeyBanc is raising its target on CrowdStrike to 570 from 510. Also maintaining its overweight rating. That firm citing increase in conviction of a stronger strategic position for the boost. You also have Dan Ives from Wedbush out with a note on CrowdStrike this morning, reiterating an outperform view on this one. Their price target is 600, so it's higher, and that's where it has been. So they're reiterating that price target. They're expecting a strong quarter. They call it the golden standard of cyber. They maintain their outperform rating. They have it on Wedbush's best ideas list. They say that this cybersecurity stalwart is still in the early stages of capitalizing on AI, the AI revolution market opportunity. They think the street's underestimating where revenue will land. The revenue estimate of more than $1.2 billion for the third quarter. They think it's very beatable because of its agentic security strategy. They think it's in the early innings of playing out. The other thing that other analysts have said recently about CrowdStrike is it's got better comps. You know, when you look at it on a year-over-year basis, because you think about where it was a year ago when it was still in recovery mode after that massive outage, which it did it's recovered well if you look at a chart like on a whether it's a year-over-year basis or a year-to-date basis, Nicole.
Yeah, and look, we've had outages. I mean, CrowdStrike, Amazon Web Services, we've had different ones. I mean, look what happened at the CME. I mean, Cloudflare, it's a good one. CME, I mean, that was a cooling issue, but still, there are outages that happen. And so now it's down 2%, even though you got two nice price target raises. I mean, that sort of bucks the trend sometimes, but everything is down. Let's take a look also at Snowflake.
Snowflake. So Snowflake is a little lower today, but that's been a huge outperformer year to date. Up, going in today, it was up more than 60% year to date. So taking a step back, as you mentioned, there's a broader downdraft that is happening on Wall Street that is dinging just overall momentum. So Snowflake's got a price target moving higher ahead of its earnings. Its earnings are due on Wednesday. Rosenblatt is raising its price target to 275 from 250. It maintains a buy rating. That certainly implies some upside from here. The earnings come on Wednesday after the close. That will be seen as a key catalyst. The growth outlook, they think that product revenue is still strong for Snowflake. Their forecast for Q3 product revenue growth, they're forecasting that to 27%. That is down from 32%, but still solid. The drivers behind their bump in estimates is their better than expected cloud service provider results this year or in September. Strong feedback from some customer events, Snowflake customer events, and just healthy migration of cloud activity. And they think that AI adoption is the big growth engine here for Snowflake. They see medium-term opportunities where we're talking about AI apps, agentic AI workflows, and models built directly on Snowflake's data platform. They talk about the amount of customers that use this tool weekly, more than 4,000. So they think that's just a strong indication of the stickiness of its customer base, Nicole.
And then I look at Salesforce. I mean, I just can't believe the stock, how it went into the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It was so great. It was at 370 basically in the beginning of the year, and now is hovering around lows. Maybe now it has some value. Let's hear what's next.
Well, one analyst is bullish on it in terms of their view. They've got an overweight rating, but they've cut their price target. So it's kind of a recognition of where things stand with Salesforce. It's Oppenheimer has cut its price target to 300 from 315, mainly because of lower software group multiples. They think that Salesforce looks undervalued, and they think that it has some financial strength, that it's still a standout. They're comfortable with the current estimates and long-term outlook for Salesforce. it has had difficulty with this big AI bet that they've made for Agentforce. They made a lot of hype around it, or they had a lot of hype around it with Dreamforce. Rosenblatt sees Salesforce as a, quote, business in transition to Agentforce. That's obviously its next-gen AI platform. They think it'll be a winner in the AI transition, but again, they've had to shave their price target in recognition of where it sees the value of this now.
All right, Diane King Hall, great to see you. Thank you for those names. It looks like there's just maybe 9 names in the S&P 500 with up arrows. It really shows you what kind of day we're looking at least for this moment. Diane, thank you.